you first discovered George Clinton and that whole thing, what was it about them that made you go, damn, this is going to blow up, or what was it?
Well, the thing about being a DJ, I always thought it was about being a personality. You can get anybody to read the news, read the weather, and do that bit. My thing was...
Hey, wait a minute.
He's a star.
Are you calling me boring? Oh, sorry, go ahead, man. Sorry.
And I just wanted to add something to it, man, because I came in right after the Motown era. The funk was just, you talking about Red Hot Mama, Cosmic Slop, I was just coming right in on the DJ scene,
you were just fermenting in
right,
the funk.
And the guys before me, they're E. Rodney Jones, the Georgia Woods that we were talking about earlier. These were personalities, man, and I wanted to be a personality.
Jim Gates.
Even the gotta mention Gates. Yeah. We got legends in our building.
Yeah,
we have,
Another thing, we slid in. We went from Parliament to Funkadelic to Bootsy, so we slid in on them in a way that most people didn't. We was a Testify was one way. Right. I Bet You was another way, and then Flashlight, Tear the Roof Off. We slid in, you didn't even notice that we were changing. A lot of people didn't even know we were the same group.
Yeah.
So when they looked around, there we were standing up in their face like, wait a minute, you're the same people that was here yesterday.
Right. There's some confusion about that whole thing.
Wait a minute.
All of that, and to his credit, too, I don't know if they ever get a chance to talk about it anywhere else, but this guy took one group and tied up 4 or 5 record labels, too.
Yeah, under different names. So we slid in a way that most people didn't notice us slide in. Like, a lot of kids now know George Clinton, and their parents say, well, that's the dude that did this record, Knee Deep. They say, oh, De La Soul. They say, no, Knee Deep. They say, oh, blah, blah, blah. They say, we did it under a lot of different names.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that way, we were able to stay around in Bootsy from James Brown. Maceo used to be from James Brown. Fred Wesley.
Right.
James. So we were Motown, we were James Brown, we were Jimi Hendrix, we were rock and roll, we was doo-wop, because my favorite songs was the Spaniels and the Dells and...
Okay.
Break it down. I'm from doo-wop. Every song I liked to make, we was begging for something. Mine was for the girls. I'm looking for the girls. We was trying to beg them, But since that wasn't the thing that was all the way happening anymore, we do that a little bit in the Bootsy record, like Chocolate Star. We were silly about it, but we was begging. I'd rather be with you. Those are the songs that I like, but I was able to do them on Bootsy. Because we had a concept of silly, serious, and a big fat bass sound.
Right. What do you think about people who just say they're disappointed with today's music and then it's not going to last? Do you agree with that? Or?
They say that every day.
They say that every time a new music comes in, that's what makes it stay. If they wouldn't say nothing, it probably would go away.
Okay.
But that's what they said, rap and hip-hop wasn't going to stay. And every time you look around, there's another one that takes it another step higher, or another step whichever way you need it for it to grow.
But
I love PE, Public Enemy. I love the death.
But what's the trip? It's almost like people will come back and see Parliament Funkadelic, but they won't come back and see Run DMC. You know what I'm saying? They won't come back and see Public Enemy.
Well, the one thing about not to say this about black radio now. They really do, half of them to stay with whatever music. I can't tell getting a record on the radio, on black radio.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 50 years old, so I already know I don't fit the format.
Yeah, they don't give me love.
So I'll show up in alternative.
Right.
Or something like that.
See on MTV.
James Brown had the #1 record, and he couldn't get it on black radio.
That's true.
And he's Mr. Soul Man.
Right.
So whatever runs black radio, I ain't gonna quite do it like Public Enemy. They did it. Black radio, the whole place.
Black radio did, and now the video is doing it also too.
Yeah.
Because now they want you to have a video now. And then certain radio stations won't even play the video.
Yeah. So, and MTV will play a blacker video than say BET, and it ain't probably BET's fault. It's whoever own them that do that, consultants or whatever.
And
but we don't give in to it. We don't care what you say. I'm around your station up in your face, whether I got a record out or not. I'm going to be in your face. I'm going to have my punk in your face.
Bam!
You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to hit you with some fresh P-Funk. I don't take no for an answer.
And if anybody gets funked up, it might be you.
It's going to be you.
It's going to be you, okay.
And I'll get a spaceship, whether you like it or not, and you're going to wish you was on there riding.
Well, George Clinton, Jockenstien, it's been a pleasure. This is probably well, anyway, I ain't going to gush. I ain't going to gush. I'm trying to be in the funk, you know what I'm saying? I hate to say I'm a clone, but I might just be, I got the diaper too now.